All right, so look at this. Just as predicted, right? We had exact move that we spoke about the last video. We expected that the next week was going to have a bearish candle. We're going to have a push up and then a push down, and that was exactly what we had. Look at that. We had this push up and then this push down for last week, and now this week we had a push up again, and now we're having a push down. Exactly what we predicted, basically, right? I mean, if price was going to go up, it was still going to go up, and then eventually, if it's not going to go away, eventually see a breakout, right? But then even if it's going to go away, we still expected that we're going to have a retracement. So we didn't mind price coming back to our entry, right? But remember that we are going for a very long time, and you have to stay patient and allow the retracement, basically, right? So we allowed the retracement. We saw price retrace back down, and right now our stops are moving. I'm going to put them right, or the pictures beside this video somewhere, right? And now we have another push up, and then for this week another push up, and then further movement downwards. So this is where our stop loss is, around here. So why we've not moved our stop or trade our stop back down here is because we still expect that this should be a stronger bearish trend. So having to see price to come down here, retrace, we still expect stronger bearish sentiment, right? So when we saw price come down here, we're like, okay, it makes a lot of sense for stops to be up here, right? Okay, but now we've seen price retrace back up again, but we are yet to have the strong bearish low or lower low here. So once we have this strong bearish lower low here, we'll be moving our stops to this point. So that's basically the update on what is yet to be or what is about to be our second longest trade for the year, right? So yeah, let me show you some other trade we're looking at. So we are currently in the sale for SPX, S&P 500, right? So this is yet to play out, but we are basically trying to follow what we think the week is trying to do, or the weekly candle is trying to do, right? So we had this bearish candle form, right, for last week. So we are looking to see price go up as usual and then come down, right? So we had price retrace back down, or we waited for price to retrace back up to the supply up there, right? And yeah, that's what basically happened. And then we saw, apparently I missed my initial entry because I wanted to enter at this hourly candle here, after this hourly candle here or somewhere here, but apparently I didn't see my alert go off. I didn't hear my alert go off sooner, so this is why I have like a late entry here, but it's still giving me like a good risk to reward. That's why I decided to take it, right? So we are waiting on that. And for USDJPY, I wanted to enter USDJPY in the last video I spoke about it, but we didn't get the our alert did not go off. We didn't see price come to our alert here or to our supply zone here. That's why we didn't take it. But apparently it went down, right? But we are seeing price impulsively go up, right? So we don't know what's going to happen. We might likely still take it because price is here to hit our ultimate target, which is here. So this might likely be the actual move. We don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes. That's for USDJPY, right? So yeah, I think that's for Bitcoin, right? We have apparently we've always had like bullish sentiment for Bitcoin, right, for a really long time now. So following the trend, basically we are looking to see if we can have more buys. However, the sales currently are just too impulsive, and it's not giving me the safest conditions to trade or to buy Bitcoin currently. However, price is at a demand zone that I would have loved to buy from, right? I mean, if I had a bullish candle maybe on the 2-hour time frame, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? So if I was to have like a bullish closure maybe a bullish engulfing candle or a pin bar or something like that, or an inside bar, I mean, I would consider actually taking this, but I'm just skeptical about these impulsive candles here. So I'm going to further analyze and see what price could be doing. On the 1 hour candle, you also, on the 1 hour time frame, you also have this, right? However, this might just be the 4 hour trying to go up and then continue coming down, that kind of thing. So these are the things you need to pay attention to. That's why I said pay attention to the impulse. The impulse tell you a lot of things. The correction also tells you a lot of things. So you have to pay attention to these things. So I'll update you and see, but I'll most likely not be taking this trade. I don't know yet, right? So it depends. I'm still going to further analyze and see what's up on the higher time frames, right? So see you guys in the next video, or maybe in the next update for this week. Yeah. Alright guys, so I reviewed this Bitcoin trade and actually found out that actually this is where my demand is supposed to be. So that's why price came here and is actually reacting off that demand. What happened is that I didn't take note initially of the main demand, which was somewhere here. So I assumed, okay, price had already tapped the demand, which you can see here, and continue, but it has failed to get the momentum it's supposed to get before pushing up. So it's like price coming back to tap the demand again, which happens in some setups, right? So having to now expand or shrink the price into lower time frames, you see that okay, this is actually a 4-hour demand, and then you'll be looking for a 4-hour bullish confirmation candle. So once this closes in like 2 hours, if it stays bullish, we'll be taking the trade, and as usual, placing stops below the overall zone. You get overall range for the demand, right? So yeah, I'll update you guys later on.